I used to think I married my soulmate. Kind, attentive, always knew the right words. He looked at me like I was magic. He made me laugh, held my hand in public, told me I was everything he'd ever dreamed of. But a few years later, I found myself lying in bed next to someone I barely recognized. His words weren't soft anymore. His eyes didn't see me the same way. And the worst part? The signs were there all along. I just didn't want to see them. They say love is blind, but no one tells you that sometimes love wears a blindfold we tied ourselves. This is the story of the red flags I missed, the ones I brushed off, romanticized, or simply didn't understand. Maybe you'll recognize them too. It started like a dream. He said, "I love you," after 2 weeks. Wanted to move in by month 1. Talked about marriage before I even met his friends. At the time, I thought, wow, he's so sure about me. This must be fate. But now I know, when something moves that fast, it's not always love. It's often control wrapped in charm. They call it love bombing. And it feels incredible. Until it doesn't. Then came the comments. Small at first. "You're too sensitive. You always take things the wrong way. You're just emotional." At first, I explained myself. Then I defended myself. Eventually, I believed him. I stopped trusting my own feelings. Gaslighting isn't always loud. Sometimes it whispers so gently that you think it's your own voice. He never said I couldn't see my friends, he just didn't like them. He'd say, "Don't you think they're a bad influence?" Or, "Why do you need them when you have me?" It felt like love, like devotion, but slowly I lost every support system I had. I became isolated, but in a way that looked like intimacy. And that's the scariest kind. One night, I found an old journal in a box. I hadn't opened it in years. I read my own words from when we first met. My hopes, my confidence, my joy. And it hit me. I didn't recognize that woman anymore. I was dimmed. I had been shrinking for years without even noticing. And for the first time, I whispered to myself, who did I marry? You might wonder, how did I miss it? The truth is, we all want to believe in the best. We fall for potential. We think we're being patient, kind, loyal. We think we're building something. But love shouldn't cost you your voice, your spark, or your peace. The biggest red flag? He never truly apologized. Sure, he said, "I'm sorry." But it was always followed by, "I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm sorry you misunderstood me." Never, "I'm sorry I hurt you." One heals, the other manipulates. And here's what I learned. Red flags aren't always obvious. They're not always dramatic. Sometimes they come wrapped in warmth. Sometimes they look like someone who wants to spend every second with you. Sometimes they sound like someone who just wants what's best for you. But if you feel smaller, lonelier, confused, that's not love. That's survival mode. If something in your chest is tightening while you listen to this, if you're replaying moments, excuses, conversations, then maybe deep down, you already know. You already feel it. Maybe you've asked yourself, am I truly happy or just avoiding conflict? Do I feel safe or just numb? Do I feel loved or just tolerated? Let me say this clearly. You're not crazy. You're not dramatic. You're not asking for too much. You're just asking the wrong person. You deserve clarity. You deserve affection that doesn't confuse you. You deserve love that doesn't need translation or justification. And if you need permission to walk away, here it is. Because staying for their potential will cost you your present, and your peace is too expensive. If any of this resonated with you, you are not alone. So many of us have ignored red flags because we wanted the fairy tale more than we wanted the truth. But there is life after realization. There is joy after heartbreak. There is peace after chaos. If you're healing, I see you. If you're doubting, I hear you. If you're ready to choose yourself, I'm with you. And if this story reminded you of your own, leave a comment. Tell me your red flag moment. Share this with someone who might need a little nudge to open their eyes. And don't forget to subscribe to Decode Love, because every love story deserves clarity, especially yours.